Every time you want to invest in stocks, there comes a question. How much money? When should I invest? Which stock should I invest in? Are stocks better or mutual funds? Everyone has different questions, and addressing them requires a deep understanding of the consumer psyche. Broadly, our audience is classified into three types. Number 1, beginners. An audience not deeply aware of either the stock market or trading. Number 2, intermediates. An audience familiar with the share market but are looking for more information. Number 3, experts. An audience that knows a lot about the share market and are looking for value-added services. Kotak Securities noticed that all investors feel intimidated by the stock markets. The many what-ifs and buts of the people became an obstacle that had to be overcome. We understood that if we were able to address their agars and magars, they would be able to invest better. And so began our integrated campaign for the year.
अगर मगर से आगे बढ़ो, कोटक सिक्योरिटीज के साथ ट्रेड करो.
The content strategy revolved around 30 of the most common questions or queries. These were addressed with the help of videos. The introductory video gave the user the option to skip the video, but mentioned at the beginning that they stood to gain something if they didn't.
अगर करेक्ट एडवाइस नहीं मिला तो
अगर मगर से आगे बढ़ो.
The other 40 videos of 13 seconds took a humorous approach and showcased a common man or woman, someone that the audience would instantly connect with, going about with a daily task and directly asking the viewer a what if. These were supported by 1200 rich media banners that were rolled in the digital space to support the videos. All of this was published across digital platforms. Rich media impact units were planned in the news and business genre to ensure visibility for building reach at the beginning of the campaign. We had planned 9 impact buys across Money Control, ET, Times of India, IBN Live and First Post. We targeted Money Control specifically on days of results of large caps, resulting in us getting far higher impressions and engagement. These were further supported with native ads targeted to users basis their online behavior and content consumption on news, business and finance verticals. We seeded related content on networks for related reads on sites like Taboola and Outbrain. Outbrain performed at conversion rates of 8.41% and contributed to 35% of the overall conversions through non-biddable platforms. We experimented with Taboola in the second phase, wherein it contributed to 5% of the overall conversions. It delivered with interest percentage being at 37%, one of the highest among the non-biddable platforms, and had 54% higher IP than display. Our digital media was focused on getting the customer interested and clicking on the media, which then led to the microsite. Each Agar Magar had a different landing page addressing that particular concern with text, videos and slide shares. Additionally, visitors could search for any Agar Magar and get a response immediately, or in case it was not available, the query would either be answered by an expert in 2 hours. We observed roughly about 3,500 searches on our microsite. This became the crux of the Agar Magar campaign. On Twitter, we started conversations around #AgarMagar and got people to share their ifs and buts in day-to-day life. With this activity, #AgarMagar got featured in the India trends on Twitter. The engagement rate was around 233% higher than the average engagement rate in the last 30 days. #AgarMagar was used in around 7,000 tweets by 184 people and reached out to more than 4.7 lakh Twitter accounts. We planned our next influencer activity on World Savings Day, that is 31st October, and started conversations on #AgarMagar se aage badho. #AgarMagar se aage badho trended in India for an hour. Our hashtag got over 5,000 mentions and reached over 2.8 lakh accounts, getting more mentions than #World Savings Day. Tie-ups were made with Radio Mirchi that ensured the circulation of content through advertisements, on-ground activations and broadcast messages.
सोच रहा था कि स्टॉक में इन्वेस्ट करूं, मगर शेयर्स में तो रिस्क है ना.
अगर मगर से आगे बढ़ो, कोटक सिक्योरिटीज के साथ ट्रेड करो.
Log on to agarmagar.com.
We launched the CupShup campaign with Indigo Airlines, allowing us to reach out to frequent flyers. This involves branded cups being handed out on the flight that asked flyers to give a missed call to Kotak Securities to clear their Agar Magar. Outside the airport, branded cabs from Meru operated in Mumbai, Delhi and Bangalore. This contained information that prompted travellers to seek out Kotak Securities. The 3-month Agar Magar digital campaign reached out to 12.2 million users, delivered 389 million impressions and received 9.1 million views of video. The video view rate was 25%. 35% of the 5.3 lakh unique page views interacted with at least 25% of the page, and 27% viewed 50% of the page. The average time spent on the page was about 3.35 minutes. The brand lift survey indicated a 98.7% lift in ad recall and 77% lift in search interest for our brand terms within the first 10 days of the campaign. A total of 4,207 leads were generated. The campaign was so successful that we built a permanent knowledge bank, Kotak Trading Knowledge Platform. This allowed us to show users answers for their queries and extend market views. On the whole, the Kotak Securities Agar Magar campaign was a tremendous success, reaching out to people with a purpose and a valuable product.